Hey there, Christina. How are you? Today's video, I'm hoping to give you some tips how you can narrow down how to talk to your audience where you don't have to talk to everyone and feel like you're frustrated because you're like, I'm giving out this good content, sharing this information, and I'm not hearing anything. So let me know if you ever felt like that before. Just put yes below. On my page, I'm hoping to really inspire anyone who's following me regarding owning your business online with attraction marketing strategies, also showing that I am a mom. I do work a full-time job still and able to do all that and still bring value to whoever may seek what I feel like my journey of learning this online business world. So basically, in a nutshell, when you're growing your business online, and I will raise my hand and admit it that you're kind of all over the place when you're first beginning your business because you're not really sure how to market your business. So in a way, if what you feel like you're talking to everyone and you're so excited sharing your information, your product or your service, but in reality, not everyone wants what you have to offer. So that took me a while to figure out. Let me know if you can relate as well. Just put a laughing emoji there. So the thing is, how can you stand out from everyone else? And how can you do that? So I have 4 ways and a few examples how you can do that. But basically 4 tips for you to do this daily is you really need to stand out from the crowd and really is what it's similar to branding yourself in a way, but also it's just where you're narrowing your information to who needs your offer or your product, if that makes sense. So the way you can do that obviously is you're going to inspire others. So you can inspire with positive stories, customer results, your results, family results, inspirational quotes, sharing a journey or a positive or negative or something that maybe was negative and got better. So that's part of what you can do when you share this information to stand out from everyone, because not everyone does that. And then you can also solve someone's problem. So what I mean by that is when you solve someone's problem, it's because, maybe they had, a really bad, they couldn't sleep, and you have this great spray that helps sleep at night or an oil that helps you sleep, or their acne was just unbearable and they used everything and they couldn't get rid of it until you were able to offer what you have and it worked results for them. So you solved their problem, and think about that. They will forever be grateful to you for solving that problem. So I'm sure we all have at least a few successful customer stories that we can relate to that. So that's what you want to focus on. You don't want to focus on the product, the name, the company name, and that sell of the product. You want to focus on the solution it does for any possible person who might need it, okay? And then, I don't have my glasses on because I hate the way it reflects on my light. And then you being different is obviously giving that value of information that you're showing, instead of being that salesy person. That's just one example, but just really being different from everyone else. So you being on social media, giving value, educating is obviously going to be different than what most people are doing. And my last one is kind of what I already said, is you're going to focus on that customer celebration, their results and all that. So that kind of goes with the problem, solving someone's problem. So the way you can do that is those 4 areas, if you focus on that. But also when you want to do that is how you focus not on everybody, is you have to really narrow down what we call that target audience or your niche. So you have to really narrow down that niche, and how you do that for your, what you're offering is with the wording you say in your description when you're talking about it on a live, or you have that, great content information for your post you put on. Then you're going to use that information, the way you use the wording. Maybe it's your photo you use or the graphic you use to really narrow it down just to, you only want to speak to that person you're talking to, this problem or solution, this problem, solution, problem, whatever, that you can solve for someone. So you're focusing only on those people. So you need to learn how to basically be a storyteller and share that journey or share those words, because you don't always want, everyone's not going to want what you have. When you do the wording the right way, you use those certain phrases or words, keywords, and the right graphics, the right picture, you will call to the person who really needs your offer. So my example I'm going to give is on top of my head. Oh God, I was thinking about 2 examples. So this is the one I'm going to come up with on top of my head. So basically, say you might have, maybe you have a serum or something that's going to be great results for someone's lashes, right? and you know a friend who heard, not everyone, maybe some people are fine with their lashes, they don't want them to be long, maybe they have a mascara that they love and they're faithful to that mascara. But there's someone out there that their daughter is miserable because she used a serum and it ate up her lashes, so she has no lashes. So if you're talking about this journey of this product, how it's solving, to give you a longer look of your lashes or your own natural lashes, and you can't really say the wording of regrowing those lashes, but you get positive results. Someone struggling with a problem like that, with they need their lashes back, maybe it's just a really crucial situation. They're going to call to that message of what you're saying. Not everyone's going to want that offer. Even as far as if you are in a company where you're selling, maybe just skincare in general, not you have to really narrow it down and be specific. So most companies have a few lines of skincare products. So you can't really focus on all of them because not everyone wants all of them or needs all of them. So which one is going to be your game changer? Which one do you have results for yourself or a family member, or a client that has great results? You need to focus on that one and tell that story. So you could tell that story of, your cousin who just had all this, really, really, really bad acne all over, your daughter who suffered from acne scars until they started using what you had, this two-step product or whatever, and they got the results they needed. So someone who is suffering from acne obviously is going to want what you have to offer, but someone who doesn't have acne, they're not going to want your offer. So what I'm just trying to say is when you do your product information posting, you're doing a live, you can do those how-to tutorials, but you want to narrow it down and talk about who it's serving, who is its problem solving. So focus on that versus anything else, and then the person who needs that, because you're calling to them. When someone is needing something or without something, they're going to feel you're calling. Hello, Maria, how are you? So I'm hoping that makes sense. Basically, in a nutshell, if you're just a storyteller with what your information you're posting as far as whatever your product or service is, I'm going to go over those 4 areas again. You're solving someone's problem, you're being an inspiration, being different from the crowd, which is you're giving value and educating on what you have to offer, just not Sally or Sam, Sal person, whatever. And then you can get those customer results. So using those 4 areas when you think about posting, when you really think about what you have to offer as far as narrowing it down, we're not talking about ourselves, we're talking about someone else out there who needs what we have, or someone else's results, testimony, or whatever that may be. And then that's when you're narrowing it down, when you really narrow it down to more than just skincare. Okay, acne sufferer, people who suffer with acne, women who have crow's feet, like if those are your niche, if that's your narrow niche, then you're going to call to those people versus anyone who uses just skincare, or someone who doesn't have any lashes, someone who's suffering that they have no lashes and they're really embarrassed because they have to pay for those extensions or I don't know, the glue ones. I don't know. I don't use the lashes, but these are just my examples on top of my head. I have known a few people in my life who, used serums for their lashes and that it ate up their lashes. So just in the community that I'm involved with, there's other things that you can use to solve that problem. So think about whatever your product has to solve for someone. Be that storyteller on what it solves. I want you to be very specific on what it solves, because not everyone's going to want your offer. When you narrow it down and you only call to those people, you will get better results that way. Because I feel like sometimes, even for me, when I was first doing this journey, you say everything you have and you're not very specific, and you just go out general to that information of who you're talking to. But again, if not everyone's wanting what you have, then it's not going to work. So that's why you have to narrow it down. So I'm hoping this helps. And if you're watching this later, let me know if these tips help you. These 4 tips, if they were meaningful. It's kind of just like when you think about the 4 tips I've given are like your, what's the word I'm looking for? Like what you focus on when you're doing your content planning. You should have a planning, and you should have information that you're specific on. Like I'm only your bubbles, your bullets about what you're going to post. And you should have at least 4 or 5 and you're specific to that. And if they don't go into those bubbles, then it doesn't relate to what you have. It's not important. It shouldn't be important because that's not your focus. And if 4 or 5 are too much, then narrow it down to 3. But again, you're going to narrow it down. Thank you for the tips. Always room for improvement. Yes, Maria, always room for improvement. I'm still learning. I just know how I was in the beginning of my journey a few years ago to where I'm at now. Am I perfect? No. But the more I educate myself, because it's always a learning curve, then I want to pay it forward and help anyone who's wanting this information, because it saves time when you hear it from someone else, when you're always looking for that solution when you might not know where to look. But one thing for sure that I know that have found for myself within learning this information is really narrowing your niche down and narrowing it down. So if you are about that health and beauty, if you are about, the wellness, fitness and wellness, break that down, and only call and talk to those certain people. And one tip I want to give you as well, as far as graphics and pictures you use, I know some companies share the stock pictures for the products for your business, and that's okay. If there's some way that you can hide the name of the company, then use them. But if you can use your own pictures, and you take a picture of it and kind of hold it, like I always tell you guys about Curiosity Post, and take it yourself, that's going to be more meaningful to someone when they see a picture that you have. Or describe your feeling of the results you got from that spray, that oil, that serum, and have a picture of you, because a selfie is a storytelling, and it says 1,000 words. So I hope this helped, coming from my dining area all the way in Hot Phoenix, AZ. Let me know if you could feel the struggle. Have you felt that before, the frustrations? Let me know if these 4 tips help, and then let me know if narrowing it down so you're not talking to everybody, if that helps as well. And let me know if you need help narrowing it down. If you would want more information, I have my closed group for women network marketers, online business owners. You're more than free to come in, and I do Sundays I'm in there doing some whatever kind of social media tip, and then daily I try my best to give just little simple tips for you to work your business that might be valuable, or something I've learned, or something I might have learned from another community and my mentor. I share in there. So if you want more information like this, just let me know there, and just put group, and I'll send you the link for that. And if you have any questions, let me know. Take care and God bless. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you guys, if you're watching this later, put hashtag later. Take care.